Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again today. So I don't know about you, but I really love fall. I love the leaves blowing around and rustling. I love going to the pumpkin farm, and I especially love Halloween. So today, since it's now officially fall and October, I thought that I would teach you how to draw a folding surprise big mouth pumpkin. So if you haven't already, go grab yourself a piece of paper and something to write with. So the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our paper, we're going to put it vertical like I have mine, nice and tall. Then you're going to take the top of your paper and you're going to fold it down so that way there the corners are matching. Hold it down with one hand, use your other hand, and you're just going to go ahead and crease it. Once you've done that, you're going to lift the first layer of your paper and you're going to bring the edge up to what you just folded. So it's like you're folding one half in half again. Okay. And we'll get that nice crease. All right, now I am gonna go ahead and I am going to draw just right away with my Sharpie, but if you wanna draw in pencil first and then go back to ink your work, you can feel free. All right, so the first thing we gotta do in order to draw this pumpkin is to give him some eyes, right? Pumpkins, you know, traditionally they have like triangle eyes, so I'm gonna draw some triangles. One on the right side, and then one on the left side. I'm gonna turn my paper so I can try and get them to be even in size too. Maybe I'll line that up so it's just as tall on the other side. Go. He's definitely going to be a nose and going to need a nose. And you know, maybe you don't want to have triangles for the nose and the eyes. That's perfectly fine, right? That's a great thing about art because you can change things as you go along. We're going to go ahead and put just like a curve right above. And we're going to come down here and do the same on the bottom. That'll be like the little bumps in the pumpkin. And then we're going to come over on the right side where we left off, and we're going to come down with a curved line to touch. Sometimes it's easier if you flip your paper around too to kind of get like the same curve going. Careful you don't catch yourself on that edge. We're going to go ahead and add his mouth too. So right here, I'm going to start like zigzagging real close to that line. Then I'm going to come down here, drawing right on top of that bow. I'm going to draw him some more teeth down here with that zigzag. All right, maybe, you know what, I'm going to give him like a little stem. Goes right off the paper. Okay, now here comes the part, the surprise part. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, right? You see the great big space that's here between this. We're going to connect them together like this. We're going to connect these together too. Oh, it looks like he has a giant mouth, right? It's so funny. I'm gonna give him a little dimension too if we double up these lines. Right, kind of like you can see into the pumpkin. Do the same thing over here too. Like we're seeing the edges of the pumpkin. All right, so now, you know what? It's fun, like, if when you open it, there's something like hidden inside of his mouth. So, I don't know, what are we gonna add? I'm gonna draw like a little vampire bat, okay? So, like maybe start with like a circle like this, and then like some hair. Some cute little bat ears. There we go. Get a little bat body. Oh, yeah, little legs. And of course, I can't forget the wings. They're like spread out. bat face. Ah. Perfect. So now, when you open it, it has a little surprise inside of your jack-o'-lantern's mouth. So now you can probably go back if you wanted to. You can grab out your markers, oil pastels, or maybe you want to use colored pencils, and start adding color to this. When you're adding color, I suggest that you open it nice and wide. Use nice long strokes. Actually going to the pumpkin farm this weekend. I don't know, maybe some of you guys have already been to the pumpkin farm. Maybe apple picking. That's always a fun fall festivity. And you definitely have to rake up a bunch of leaves to jump in, right? Thinking about Halloween already. Trying to figure out what I'm going to be. Wonder what you guys are going to be. You guys pick out your costumes yet? I know my kids have been dying to pick out their costumes. There we go. That's looking good, right? I'm gonna give him yellow eyes like he's lit up. That's kind of neat. Actually, I'm gonna make this darker. It's kind of like a shadow. All right, just got to finish off the inside of his mouth, right? I'm gonna make it all black so it's like dark and spooky in there. Spooky. Now remember, you might not be moving as fast as I am, but you can always pause the video, right? Go back to it later. Make 20 copies of the Big Mouth Surprise Pumpkin. Have a whole army of Big Mouth pumpkins. Make a whole bunch of these, turn them into Halloween cards that you can give to your friends and family. That'd be pretty cool. I bet they would like that. All right, and that, my friends, is how you make the folding surprise Big Mouth Pumpkin. All right, before I go, I have a special treat for you guys. Let me go ahead and share my screen, and we will listen to the pumpkin song.